with Border Patrol. And I know a lot of times people think we're looking for people without any papers, but that's not true. We also help out in the community. Two things that we do is we look for illegal drugs, but we also look for people that might be lost in the woods. Along with fire safety, a lot of times hikers or people go missing, we can use the dog to help find them. This dog, he doesn't look very mean, he doesn't look very aggressive. That's not what I use this dog for. He's very nice. He doesn't bite anybody. And another thing I like to talk about with dogs is we don't give dogs people food. Dogs cannot eat people food. They get fatter, they don't get rid of it the same way we do. So it's always bad to give your dog food from your table. I know people do anyway, but you shouldn't do it. My mother-in-law loves pouring bacon grease on her dog's food. That's bad for the dog. Dog food for the dog. Keep it that simple. Dog food for the dog. You can also look on the internet, and there's a bunch of different, if you didn't know, there's a lot of fruits and seeds that can actually poison the dog. Pear and apple seeds turn to cyanide in the dog's stomach. So these are things that, usually if you have dogs, you should be careful about what you feed them. And you can look on the internet of things that are unhealthy for the dog. And actually there's a little ice cream stand in Pittsburgh, I think it is. They have ice cream for dogs at that store. So if you feel like giving your dog something, you should take them there. Now, we buy our dogs from Germany. We don't buy our dogs here. This dog doesn't have any papers. He's not a pure breed. He's just used because this particular dog always wants to play. And that's what we do. We don't give the dogs drugs. And remember, drugs are bad. For dogs and for people, drugs are bad. So what we train the dog to do, it's a big game. He's introduced to the odor or the smell of what the narcotic is, and then it's a big game for him to go find it. And once he finds it, he's supposed to sit. Every now and then he'll jump up and down, but he's supposed to sit and stare wherever I place him. And that lets me know that there's something in this area. And then I'll give him his toy, and then he'll play with it. And that's all he does. Once I'll show you a little demonstration, and then whoever wants to pet him, you can pet him one at a time. We don't crowd him because that scares him, because he's actually lower to the ground than you are. So we have to be careful. Okay? So now what I'm gonna do, the way we train is we hold on to the dog and we present what we want the dog to work, and then once he gets to where he needs to go, he's gonna stop. So he follows me until he's where he needs to be, and then he stops following me, and he'll just stop. Yep. It's that simple. You followed me up until I got to there. And that's simple. That's all we do. And from there, we find narcotics in a bunch of different places. Inside gas tanks, inside food trucks, anywhere you could think somebody wants to hide something, we'll hide it. We'll find it. We love to hear stories about coffee and different things. To the dog, he smells coffee and what he's looking for. So it's one of those things that become urban legends. And when I worked in Texas, I always found dryer sheets. What they do is they wrap up the bundles in saran wrap, and then they put dryer sheets in it. So there was always dryer sheets in the bundles that we found. Makes you laugh, thinking, okay, maybe that's what they believe, but we find it anyway. So if anybody wants to pet